Xi and Putin caught hot mic, walking around, talking, chatting like old buddies. What are they talking about? Bannon didn't write this script. What are they talking about? Immortality. What are they talking about? Getting them fresh, hot organs, getting them put in there. They're talking about immortality for the two of them. Dr. Bradley Thayer, this is one of the, from two demons, demonic talk, sir.
Steve, it certainly is. It's great to join you this afternoon. I think there are really a few points to keep in mind here when they're talking about this. First, both Putin grew up in a communist system, of course, and Xi Jinping is a communist, of course. So what do communists do? They're taxidermists. They stuff their leaders and put them on display, right? They deify their leaders because they want to have them around permanently. Because they don't believe in, of course, natural law. They don't believe, of course, in God. So they have to have them. So both men grew up in a system that sought to preserve their leaders forever. And it's not a stretch for these men to seek the same, really, to have, want to keep themselves around forever. Second, they're not ordinary men, of course. They're tyrants. And so to stay in power, they've got to show that they're healthy, as any sign of their mortality may result in their overthrow, and both have had serious health concerns. And so they want to ensure that they're robust and they're healthy, because there is no old dictator's retirement home, right? They're essentially, their life requires that they stay in power, and that's going to require that they at least have the illusion of good health. So that leads, of course, to the third point, which is their good health is going to require organ transplants. And they, again, Putin's 72, is going to turn 73 this year. Xi Jinping is 72. He had his birthday in June. So they may have had, or certainly are planning to have, organ transplants. And they want to, of course, instill the fear, of course, in any potential rivals. They're going to be around a long time. And although a transplant is...
Yeah. It's the basis of
no
Marxism.
Right thing. Yeah, but
totally,
inevitably...
Totally atheistic, totally believes there is no afterlife. There's no kingdom of God. There's no kingdom of heaven. Right there. They're trying to be immortal, and you wait. You wait, folks. You heard it from the two top guys. So you don't think there's things going on in labs in China right now? You don't think there's things going on in labs in Russia or in parts of Ukraine? Yes, sir. We got about a minute.
They have the Chinese Communist Party runs what it's called the 981 Health Project, which is striving to make CCP leaders live as long as possible. Right? Xi Jinping talked about 150 years. So
50 years.
The PRC authorities are already harvesting organs from young Falun Gong members, from executed convicts, from Muslims in Xinjiang. So we want to understand that's for their own health, but also that they may be promising this as really currency in international politics, right, to other world leaders and to their families, to have a direct path to influence over them and withholding essentially healthy organs.